Hey guys, this is Team 22 from Cloud and Cluster Computing in University of Melbourne. We are Penny, Peishan, Leo, Dan, and me, Rina. Welcome to our presentation. Today, we're gonna walk you through the website we built for the final project in the subject held in semester 1, 2018. Here is our homepage. It's streaming live data from Twitter. From the map, you can see the position of the tweets, and the word cloud reflects the most trendy topic. Apparently, Brisbane is quite popular and a lot of people are interested in nature, theatre and stadium, and wine. Now, this is the city page. We picked the four major cities in Australia: Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth. We processed the tweet text through sentiment analysis and tagged every tweet according to its general attitude. Is it positive or is it negative? Interestingly enough, all cities are slightly more negative tweets than positive tweets, but I suppose that social media is a platform for people to express their frustrations. Clicking on any of the four cities will land on the detailed city page. Here, the data we get from Twitter will be checked against the two official data sources from Orin. The first is the income level. The second is the number of population with health concerns. For example, if I select the multiple suburbs here, the correlation between income and health is quite obvious. The more money you have, the less health concerns you got. There is also a slight correlation between the positive tweets and the general life quality. When the income and the health level decreases, the positive tweets are also lower. You can see that Port Phillip here is an exception. Given that it is the party town in Melbourne, it's not too surprising. Now we go to Melbourne page. Here we grouped all the tweets with coordinates in Melbourne according to the time. The tweets used here are uniformly sampled from 140,000 data entries. We are hoping to find any patterns in the tweet location and tweet amount. Let's start with midnight to 4 a.m. As expected, not much activities going on during this hour. From 4 to 8 a.m., people are waking up and starting to tweet, possibly on exercising and commute to work. Moving from 8 a.m. to 12, people start to get to city centers. This is especially obvious in Melbourne CBD. From midday to 8 p.m., there is a significant rise in total tweets. People are getting tired and start to play with their phones, possibly complaining about the long hours. As time moves from 8 p.m. to midnight, the tweets in CBD decreases dramatically, and the portion of suburb tweets increases as people go home. There is a couple of interesting points that I want to show. At 8 to 12, there is a slight concentration on Flinders Station. Presumably, people commute to work, and the concentration disappears afterwards. And if we switch to satellite view, we can see that the dot here is Etihad Stadium, and it's quite obvious that people gather at Dockland for nightlife. Now finally, the part that we are most excited about, the creepy stalker section. Here we selected a list of the most active Twitter users in Australia and extracted all the tweets, trying to identify his or her activity radius and the preference. Here is a public account on traffic monitoring. The coordinates of the tweets are scattered along the street that the account is monitoring. Another example is the account of an professional athlete. You can see that his life is quite regular and predictable. We're guessing that this area is where he works, and here is where he probably lives. I know that this sounds really creepy, but that's why we love it. That's the end of our presentation. Thanks for your attention and be cautious of social media. Cheers.